Well, hello, my beautiful Pawthorn family. Today, we're going to be asking the question, what hidden truths am I missing? We have 3 decks to choose from. So we have the Moon, we have the Hanged Man, and we have the 8 of Pentacles. So if you'd like to pick a pile, straighten these up a bit. If you'd like to pick a pile, looking at these cards, you can do that now and then go to your reading. Or if you'd like to look at crystals, I've got some of those. We have 1, 2, 3. So for crystals, we have Tiger's Eye. Quite shiny. We have Marble. And we have Midnight Blue Impression Jasper. Now, if that helps you pick a pile, you can go to your pile. Or if you like picking with Zodiac, that's what I have right here. So I give them a good stirring. And I pick 4. And we have Cancer, Aries, Gemini, and Leo. For the second pile, we have Taurus, Sagittarius, Scorpio, and Capricorn. The last pile, we have Pisces, Libra, Aquarius, and Virgo. So if this helped you pick a pile, you can go to pile 1, pile 2, pile 3, and I'll see you in your reading. Thank you. Hello, pile 1. This is the second time doing this, actually the third. Thanks, equipment. So you might see that the light's a little bit different, and I apologize. So anyway, pile 1, you may have picked this pile because of the Moon card. You may have picked this pile because of the Tiger's Eye. And you may have picked this pile because of your zodiac. These are not your zodiac signs. That's okay. That's just one way people like to pick their pile with their sun, moon, and rising. It does not mean it's not your reading. Okay. So what we are going to do is we're going to pick 5 cards, which will help us answer what hidden truths am I missing? And we'll start that right now. So it looks like I'm picking. Okay, you're going to come 1, 2, 3. That's right. First one, 3, 4, and 5. Wonderful. Next, we're going to pick some out of hand cards. They're great for clarifying further with the cards we already have. Oh, that was... So let's look for about 2 or 3, probably 3. 1, 2, okay, 3. Nice and quick. I appreciate that right now. We are going to look at these tea leaf cards. I'm going to do my feeble attempt at shuffling these. I will get the hang of it. I'll just keep saying that, and it will eventually happen. Okay, so we're going to 1, 2, 3, 4, and you 5. Okay, stop. That's all we're doing. And look. Thank you for going. Oh, no. No, I tried, but no. Then, oh, I've been waiting to use these. These are the Black Enchantment Oracle from Deviant Moon. And they're just seem to be wonderful at just summing up a reading. So we'll see if it does a great job for us here too. And I'm going to pick this one. Wonderful. Let's start. 5 cards. The first card is going to be 5 of Wands, Strength, 7 of Wands, 7 of Swords, 4 of Pentacles, and 8 of Vessels, which is water or cups. Very nice. All right, so let's start with the 3 of Wands. Now, the 3 of Wands suggests that there are opportunities and potential growth on the horizon that you are not fully aware of yet. So it looks like you need to put more effort in something that you're planning. You're really close to seeing your efforts pay off, but you might not see exactly the big picture yet. So that's a good card to start with, really. Just keep going and put a little more effort into what you're doing. So this card is the Inner Truths, Strength. It says that you have courage and patience and perseverance, and you probably don't know how strong you are in those areas. You don't know how strong you are, how much patience you have. You can face challenges with calm and determination. It's like a gentle power. Well, that's just great. Everybody wants that. That's wonderful. Now let's look. This card is external deceptions. Things that are going on outside of you that are going to affect you, and it's deceitful. Hidden agendas, betrayal, things you're not going to see coming right away, but you're going to have to know about because it will affect you. So this is saying that there are people around you who are not being honest or who are acting in their own self-interest at your expense. So it's saying be very diligent. Watch out for potential people being dishonest or possibly even trying to manipulate you. I said it. Manipulate you. You need to see that coming. You are on a track, a plan that you have put in front of you. You're very strong and determined to do it, stronger than you know. And you really need to see that not everyone is on your side or in your bandwagon or however you want to put it. You might think the team is all there for you, but it's looking like not everybody is cheering you on. And you need to know that. Don't be naive about that. So this card is your unconscious beliefs. Something really deep that was either taught to you when you were young. Something in there that you probably haven't recognized for a while, but it does push you in directions for odd reasons. So you might have beliefs about security and control and material stability. So how this might manifest for you is that you might have a fear of loss or a tendency to cling to what you have. And when you do that, it limits your growth. I'm not saying you're a hoarder, but it's kind of that feeling where you won't let things go. Or you cling to things because such and such gave you that, and you just, I can't throw that away. Or you once threw something out and it's like you regretted it, so you're just not going to throw anything out. That kind of feeling, you need to look deeper and to see why am I acting like that? Why am I doing that? Why am I holding on and clinging so tight? So that's going to be something you might not have thought about in a very long time because it's deep. So it's kind of almost automatic. It's kind of something you do and just not even think about. But it is going to have to be something you're going to think about for your future, for a better future. You don't need all this stuff. It inhibits growth. So our last card is, hey, revelation and clarity. The Eight of Cups. So it says, seek fulfillment beyond your current situation. So you might have to walk away from things that no longer serve you and maybe have like deeper, more meaningful goals. You might have to look for new ways of doing things for yourself, for your own personal growth, for your peace of mind. There might be the old ways of doing things and you need to figure out, is this in my best interest? And maybe even looking at your goals and looking at them and saying, are these in my best interest? Are these the things that I really, really want? Are they the best for me? So let's look a look. Let's look a look. It's looky look. So far what we've got here, you have hidden truths that you are missing, are recognizing potential opportunities, and maybe like growth that's on the horizon. You know, the long-term benefits of what you're doing. And you need to be aware of and acknowledge your inner strength and resilience. You have a lot. You need to know that is something you can pull on when you're going towards your goals. Definitely this one's important. You just want to be aware of other people's hidden agendas. Not everyone is working in your best interest. Not everyone is your cheerleader. And you don't need that interrupting your path. You need to understand that unconsciously, subconsciously, you have this need for security and control. And you might have to go and figure out, where did that come from? Because that's old, that's deep. And then you need to go beyond that. After you find out why you just need this stuff, why you need things to make you feel secure, then you need to start leaving some of that behind and realizing that stuff is not you. A really good thing is like when you are letting go of things and you want to keep them for memories, a good idea is to take a picture of them. You don't need all that stuff cluttering up your life. If it doesn't make you happy, if it doesn't bring you joy as soon as you see it, take a picture of it and let it go. You will have that picture and that memory, and that's why you're keeping some of this stuff around. Let it go. And so much more will come into you. And I don't mean stuff. I mean so much more of your life will be taken up with more things that bring you joy and give you joy. So you got a lot of things, pile one, a lot of things to look at here. But let's look at the other cards. So we have 3 clarifiers here. We have the Eight of Cups. Oh, there it is again. We have the Queen of Swords and the Tower. Let's put the Tower first because I'm thinking that might be coming first. So let's take a look at how these all mishmash together. So the Tower signifies like a sudden upheaval, like a sudden change, like a sudden breaking down of old structures. It's sudden. So this is suggesting that there's going to be a hidden truth come forward. And it's going to bring like a sudden change or a sudden acknowledgement. And it's going to be a bit of a disruption in everything. The way you think, what you believe, like everything's just going to bounce off of this. But challenges and upheavals can lead to like a greater insight and transformation. And it can really like bounce you so much closer to your goals. But they're sudden. You don't see this coming. It's going to be something that's just going to come into your life and rock it for a bit. And you're like, what happened? Where did that come from? This change is good. It might not feel like it at first. But with everything that's going on, it's good. Eventually. So the Queen of Swords, she represents clarity, like a knowing. Like it cuts through illusion, and which is really great. Like when a tower moment happens, this is ultimately what happens. It just cuts through all the crap. Suddenly all the dust clears and you can see so clearly. That's the Queen of Swords. She just cuts through it. The illusions are gone. So I do think these two are coming in together. So you're going to now see a situation really clear. And you're going to be able to use really rational thinking. And that usually means being honest with yourself and others. But it's going to be really clear. And the best thing about this is the Queen of Swords is really going to see through deceit. Deceit. That's the word. Which is what this card is. So it looks like something's going to happen. This card's figuring more into what's going on here. So something's going to happen, possibly because of this card, because of deceitful people or some kind of situation that you are not aware of. Something's going to happen, and this queen is going to come forward. And she's going to like, okay, now I see what's going on. I see what you guys were doing, or I see where this was just not working in my favor. I see it now. So you are going to see what this card has been hiding from you. What these people have been hiding from you, what this situation has been hiding from you. You're going to see it. Wow, you are going to see it. And, you know, it might be like stubbing your toe at first, like, oh, it's really going to hurt. But then you're going to see. That's fantastic. So then we have the Eight of Cups again. So it's Spirit's really wanting you to see this. I mean, this is important right here. Like, wow. But the Eight of Cups are coming up again. So it's really emphasizing walking away from things that are not serving you, which this whole trifecta right here, that's three, fourfecta, I have no idea, quadfecta. This four right here seems to be telling quite a story. And so it looks like once the dust settles, you see the truth, you're going to have to walk away from a situation that is no longer serving you and putting you closer to your goals. This is no longer aligning with your true desires and your values. So you are going to, when you clearly see it with the Queen of Swords, you're clearly going to be able to walk away. And this is really going to help you. I think the Queen of Swords is also going to help you with the unconscious I don't want to say hoarding or the keeping of stuff. And feng shui wise, I mean, like stuff can just cloud your energy. I think whenever moment happens, you're going to see what's happening and you're going to be able to really deeply see this is not serving you. This, I'm going to keep saying hoarding. It's not hoarding, but it's hoarding, is not in your best interest, and you are going to be walking away. Two cards of walking away. It really wants you to realize that when whatever comes to light, walk away. You have the strength. See, that's another thing you don't know. You have the strength to do this, to get through this. You really do. That's like, wow. What a really great reading. Let's do some more. So here's the tea leaf. Archway, new opportunities, possibilities, and paths opening up. Yep, when you start getting rid of the clutter that is in your life, paths will open up. There will be new opportunities because you have made way for them to come into your life. Bird flying, news is on the way. Well, this tower moment might be coming sooner than you think. So, something to keep an eye out for. Tiger with the lion, yeah. Doing something risky, taking a chance. Well, doing something new is always risky and taking a chance, but I do believe that anything that you are doing like that is going to be worth the rewards. Might even be hard at first, but worth the rewards. Take care. Enemies are working against you. Well, well, look at you. Look at you right here, Mr. Bat. That's what the Seven of Swords is saying. Exactly. Something is working against you. You don't see it yet. You're going to see it because it's going to come to a head, and you are going to have the strength to cut through all the clutter, all the sadness, all the hardship. You're going to be able to see clearly. Yeah, Mr. Bat. Skull, hidden secrets can harm you. We know that. Look. Boy, they really want you to know that, hey, something's coming down the pipe here. You really need to be prepared. You don't know about it, but it's coming. Wow. Like, how many times are they going to tell you? They're just like, hey, this is coming. Hey, I want to prepare you. Hey, this is going to be good in the end. Don't you worry. They really want to prepare you. Wealth. Well, we're going to put that over here with new opportunities because maybe there is an element of money here. I'm guessing that once you clear a path for money to flow, for energy to flow, for all the good things to flow to you, that one of those is definitely going to be money, wealth. And we got March. I'm guessing by March, you're going to have all of this cleared up. By March, you're going to be so strong on your path, nothing is going to stop you. I think by March, you've gone through, whatever deceit and people and stuff that's going on. I think the tower moment has come. You are this strong queen of swords. You are just like taking no bull from anybody. And you are walking away from every situation that is just not putting you on the path of where you want to go. I think this is a really strong message. I think it's a fantastic message. Wow. Pile 1, this is just chef's kiss. I'm excited for you. I'm not excited for this because change is hard. But boy, you're going to be clearing out this. Just bing, I could just bing. There you go. And it's going to be so bright. So, last card, favorite card. Let's see what it has to say. So this card has a two-part meaning. The negative part of this card, it shows ignoring an impending problem, not taking care of a serious situation. The positive part of this card is not stressing over what you can't control and living carefree for the moment. I think both kind of go here. There probably is something or someone or some situation that you are ignoring, and it is going to come out, whatever this is. You might be ignoring, if it's a person, you might be ignoring because, like, maybe it's a friend. Maybe it's a family member. Maybe it's someone you trusted. And, that makes it super hard, but this might be the warning that there is a problem, and because of your ties, your close ties to it, you're ignoring kind of what your intuition is telling you, like, oh, there's something wrong here, but you're ignoring it. And I think that's what this card is saying. Now, what's coming, you're going to have all the control after this hits the fan, right? And I think it is kind of saying that if you don't want this tower to fall so hard, maybe be just a little bit wary, maybe be a little bit prepared that maybe let that into your subconscious that maybe whatever person or situation that you have all the faith in, maybe you're giving them too much faith. Maybe you're giving that too much trust. There is a red flag before the tower falls. Like maybe you hear that noise of the creaking before all of a sudden it just collapses. Just be wary. It's going to happen anyway, but just be wary. Don't stress over it because, it's going to be out of your control. But what is in your control is how you prepare and how you react. And you're going to react so strong. You're going to, it's going to make you so strong. You're going to learn things about yourself and about other people that is just, it's going to make the path that you want to go on just so much brighter and stronger. But some paths, are hard in the beginning as you learn your way. Pile 1, this was just like a powerful reading. I am excited for you. As the year goes through, if you circle back around, I would love to know what transpired for you here. And whatever it is, know that you are strong enough to get you exactly where you want to go. Right over here. Thank you, Pile 1. And I'll see you in another reading. Hi, Pile 2. So, you may have picked this pile because of the Hanged Man, which is hilarious. Look at that face. Only a mother could love. You might have picked it because of this beautiful marble. You may have picked it because of the zodiac. If they are not your zodiac signs, do not worry. That's just one way somebody picks their pile. It does not mean this is not your pile. That's just some way that other people pick it using their sun, moon, and rising. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be picking 5 cards. 5 cards to answer 5 questions. Hi, stop it. Ooh, and we'll see if we can get those 5 cards. So we want to know, I'm going to do it that way. What doors are opening for me? We want 5 cards to answer that. All right, so what have we got? 1. Oh, we got them all? We do already. Okay. Here's our 5 cards. Bing, bang, boom. All right, that was nice and swift. Thank you. Now we're going to have some out of hand little cards, which will be little clarifiers. And in reading 1, that was really, really important. It really gave us a lot of answers. So I'm really happy with these little cards. Hopefully the first row will give us all the answers, but we'll see. We'll get the answers either way. There's 1. All right. Jump, 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 jump for my love. Okay, now we're going to grab my little nemesis cards. They're not. I shouldn't be saying that. They are beautiful tea leaf fortune cards. We're going to, are you up for a reason? Maybe. We're going to pick some, not doing that again. Cut it out. Pick some cards. Okay, so we got 1 because little jumper. And what is sticking out for me? These right here. 1, 2, 3. And we'll grab just that whole middle, like jumpy jump. All right, and look. Went all together. No one's crying. All right. Put these right here. And then we're going to use, this was really good. in my first reading with these, and I only want one, so we're only taking one. But what a fun deck. This is the Oracle Black Enchantment from Deviant Moon. And we're going to grab one. Just give me one. It really sums it up beautifully. Okay. I'll grab it. We got it. Beautiful. So let's see. Over there. Let's see what we're working with today. Everybody move. We have the Two of Wands, the Emperor, the Ten of Cups. Nice. What are you? The 10? Are you the 10 of Pentacles? Good. Wow. Ooh, and we got the Four of Swords upside down. Interesting. Such pretty cards. So we have the Two of Wands, and it's okay. So right now I'm going to redo that. People are coming in. Grand Central Station. Blah 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 blah. Okay, so we have the Two of Wands, and those are unseen influences, forces or influences that are affecting your situation without your awareness. So the Two of Wands, it involves planning and potential opportunities that you may not be fully aware of. There needs to be a decision about your future path and long-term goals. So your current situation is more influential than you realize, because it seems like what is going on, what is potentially coming forward that you don't see yet, but it's coming, it's going to involve your future path and your long-term goals. So that's a pretty big thing coming. The next one, I'll pull these down. The next one is your inner truths. These are truths about yourself that you may not have acknowledged or realized. And we pulled the Emperor. And so this says that what you need is structure and control and leadership. So you may not be realizing your need or your desire or your ability to take charge right now and bring order into your life. So it looks like maybe that is something that is lacking right now, or you're just not doing it. You have the ability and you're just not doing it. So something in your life needs discipline and your confidence. So that might be involving the decision that's coming. What's this one? This is external deceptions. So any lies or deceptions from others that you might be missing. Ten of Cups is such a wonderful card. But what it is suggesting in this case is the illusion of perfect harmony, the illusion of happiness with everything going on around you. Others might be presenting this idealized version of reality. And it's almost like you're ignoring or hiding the issues and conflicts and arguments. It's all just pushed away. So the problem here is this overly idealized situations that seem too perfect to be true. So there's a denial going on, I guess. Or someone is presenting to you this perfect thing. Or maybe they're saying like, everything's fine, don't worry about it. And it's not. And that can be a really big hidden truth, because people can be like, look so calm, cool, and collected on the outside. And that's what they're showing everybody. But truly on the inside, it could be this battle. It could be this war. It could be this sadness. But it's this mask they put on that everything is great. So that is a deception right here that we're seeing. And it's being presented to you. And we're going to figure all this out. So now we have your unconscious beliefs. And we got another 10. 10s are just chef's kiss. So we have the 10 of Pentacles. assumptions that are shaping your reality in unseen ways. This might be unconscious beliefs about legacy or family or long-term success. So you have beliefs about financial security and, family tradition and creating that, foundation and that legacy for your family. The King of Pentacles is all about stability and material prosperity. So these two seem to be going together, where you have this belief that everything is fine. Everything, it looks like it's family, but it's not fine. You might believe it is, but somebody knows it's not. There's something else going on. Let's continue. So, revelation and clarity. This is the Four of Swords, and it's in reverse. So it says, to uncover hidden truths, you need to break free from periods of rest and stagnation. The problem is that you're just going with the flow. You have beliefs that things are just great. They're not. But you're just going to be like, but it's working, so we're just going to go with it. And this is saying, no, you got to take action. You got to confront these issues directly. This is the inner truth coming out, right? These two go great. It's saying that you need this control, this leadership. You need to be the one that steps forward and says, look, I can't just float anymore. I have to speak up. You got to move out of your comfort zone. So delaying is going to burn you out. If you look, it's goodness. So it says, like, balance is crucial. You've sat back too long. Hello, Kitty. You're sitting back here, comfortable watching, comfortable not being involved, comfortable just and not getting involved. And what this is saying is the hidden truths is that everything is not the rainbows and cherry jubilees. It's not. You want that. You want this family stability, but it's not. And you've been sitting back and letting things happen. And this is saying, nope, this is going to burn you out. This is going to eat you up from the inside. You need to take action. You need to be proactive in whatever this is. It's deeply rooted, and you need to pull on it and unroot it. This is a clear message. You're missing what your inaction is actually doing to your family. You need to get this emperor energy. Everyone will be better when you take the reins and you start controlling. Instead of saying everything's fine, don't worry about it. Truth is, it's not. You want the rainbows and sweet summertime drinks. You want that. But it's not. And sitting back and ignoring what is actually going on is detrimental to you and your health and everybody involved. You need to take action. So let's look at some clarifiers. We're kind of clear what's going on, but this is always fun. 10 of Pentacles again. Look at you. We have the we're not going to do that. 4 of Wands and the Knight of Cups. So let's look what we got here. We have the 4 of Wands. The 4 of Wands represents celebration, stability, a sense of home, community. It suggests that you need to prioritize building a stable, joyful environment. So one way to do that is to be celebrating small victories, small, little parties, fostering a supportive community within your home. We're all here for each other, and recognize that this is going to build that happiness and stability by celebrating each other. Don't let those moments go where you could say something just so small, but it could really make someone's day. It's like, have a good day. You know, you did really good on your exam. I just wanted to tell you, I'm proud of you. Or, you know, you're working really hard this week. I'm going to make your favorite meal. Something so small, but it builds that family. Because what's happening is there is a truth in your family that is not all rainbows and unicorns. It's not. But you can build that, is what it's saying. You can build this. You can be the one that takes the reins and says, I'm going to fix this. We're drifting apart. I am going to fix this. I'm going to build that beautiful home that I want. So the Knight of Cups is, I think, it's going to be another page in building this beautiful home. So Knight of Cups symbolizes romance and charm and pursuing one's dreams, pursuing with creativity and emotion. It says you need to follow your heart to pursue your passions. There might be opportunities for emotional growth and maybe a little romance that you fully haven't explored with your partner. That's the other half of this, right? Is your partner, your other head of the household. So maybe, like I said, doing the nice things for each other. Follow your emotions and be creative. And you're going to find that the stronger you build this partnership, the stronger the rest of the family is going to be, because you are now modeling what a good partnership is. And bring that romance in. Be a little flirty. Because right now you've just been sitting back. Right now there's some rumblings underneath the surface here. And you need to take control of that. And it's simple things. And it's sometimes just even the simple things that can put you right back on track. But sitting back is not going to change anything. And so the reason I'm saying family, family, family is because you've got another 10 of Pentacles, 2 of them. So this is Spirit saying you really, really need to zone in on this. I'm going to keep showing something to you over and over and over. So here we are again. This is legacy, family, long-term security. So you want to build this lasting foundation for your family. You want them to see that this is a place of safety. This is a place of security. This is a place where people will have your back. They will support you. They know you and they love you for who you are. It's a deep desire to have that family life where, you know, you are sitting around, you know, you got a games night, but you enjoy each other's company. I think that's a big thing too. You start to enjoy each other's company, because when everybody's sitting there on their phone and not communicating with each other, it's that distance, it's that wall, it's that quiet curtain that comes down around everyone because they're involved with their thumb play. What this is showing is like, do something where you're communicating face to face with everyone in the family, even if it's as simple as put your phones away, we're having supper. How was your day? How was your day? Tell me something fantastic that happened today. It's just communication, I think, is going to be huge for you. But it has to start. The truth is that there's such a divide here. And the ones that always feel it the most are the kids. Honestly. And you want to model for them a behavior that is loving and supportive. When they leave the house and they've grown, You want them to feel like, I can't wait to go home and have my mom's cooking, my dad's barbecuing, mom and dad, like my family is there to enjoy my presence. They are the few people in this world that really get me, want to hear what I have to say, because the more we are thumb communicating with the world, the less we are communicating with the people who love us the most, which are usually right there in the room too. And you need to model that, hey, like, I really want to look at you. I want to see you. You are the most important person here. Make them feel like they are the most important. Enough soapbox. Let's see what else we got here. Pineapple. Reconciliation. Well, that might be something that's definitely needed right here, right? You need everybody to come together. You need everybody to be as a unit, as a family. Sunrise. New creative ideas, new ventures, a new start. Yep. That's what you need. You need to start. You need to bring this all together. You can't sit back. It's not going to work itself out. Temporary situation. Absolutely. This is temporary. You have the means and the will to change it. Rainbow. The most difficult part of the situation is over. Yeah. I think that once you get started, honestly, I think what that is actually referring to is that the most important part, the most important thing, and the hardest thing is to just start. To start changing behavior, to start changing your mindset. It's all in the starting, because I believe it's going to be like a great big snowball. It's going to be small, and then it's going to get bigger and bigger and bigger, because there's going to be so many rewards for what you are doing, what you are building with this family. Lily, spiritual love. That's coming. Happiness, sunrise and happiness. See that? This is what you want for your family. You want your family to be happy to be together. Happy that you're family. Happy that these are my people. March. Well, March could be when this all becomes realized. Maybe there's more things under the surface than you know. But you're not going to know until you start digging. You're not going to know until you shine the light on it. Ignoring it is not the way to go. So maybe March is when, like, this 10 of Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles, 10 of Cups, you have everything you need. You just need to start making it exactly what you want. And the fun card. Are we ready? Goodness, look away if you are offended by cartoon nudity and just listen to my voice. But if that does not upset you, take a look. All right, well, what that means is, let me think about it. Well, when you look at it, it's quite obvious. It's a mutual understanding. And I think they call it a truce, a beneficial union. So what this is meaning, I think, is that you and your partner are the ones that are going to have to decide that this is how we are raising our family. There has to be a united front. You have to work together. So you are seeing that there is problems. Now you're seeing that there is problems. You're going to have to wake up your partner and say, hey, we need to change this. This is what I'm going to do. You have the plans. We're going to be doing this. We're going to take away this. We're going to build that family that we've always wanted, because sitting back and just letting all the other influences take over your family is not going to do it. And you need a united front. And I think you and your partner are going to have to be the two that are going to do it. You're going to be the one kicking it off, but it's going to be both of you coming together and agreeing, because a united household is a strong household, very strong. So if you're both seeing eye to eye, I think this is going to work really well. Really well. You're going to get everything you want. Beautiful. Thank you, pile 2. I enjoyed this. This was very eye-opening. And I hope to see you again in another reading. Hi, pile 3. So you may have picked this pile because of the 8 of Pentacles. You may have picked this pile because of the Midnight Blue Impression Jasper. And you may have picked this pile because of the Zodiac. If you did not pick this pile because of the Zodiac, do not worry. This reading is for you. That's just one way people like to pick their pile, with their sun, moon, and rising. All right, so we are going to find out, what hidden truths am I missing? Give it a little nice. A little more. So we're looking for 5 cards, and I can't do it. Oh gosh. 1, 2. Okay. Stop it. 2, 3, 4. One more. Ooh, I'm gonna go 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So let's see what we have. No, we're not. We're going to pick some more cards, because I'm finding that these little clarifiers are just spot on. So we're definitely going to include those. Okay, 1. Gotcha. That was quick. Love that. We're going to try some tea leaf ridiculousness. And the job is to make this look like I know what I'm doing, because we both know I don't. But look, they're playing with me, so might be a good... Look at that. Almost looks like I know how to shuffle great big unwieldy decks. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. 4, 5, 6. Yes, and you. Nope, I'm taking you. And look at that, right together, like, I'm getting better. And we're going to have one of these, because these are just so fun. So fun. Let's see if I can just put them together. Yeah. These are the Oracle Black Enchantment from Deviant Moon. This is my first time doing these on camera, and I just love them. They've been really insightful. I like them. They're big, wieldy, and okay. Keep trying to come out. You gotcha. So, make these into a pretty pile. There we go. All right, let's look at our cards. Whoa. We have the 7 of Wands, the Chariot upside down, the 3 of Wands, the 3 of Swords. They look like the Queen of Swords, and the 5 of Swords. A lot of swords going on here, which will play into probably what we're looking at as for what hidden truths am I missing. So let's start at the beginning. So we're going to start with the 7 of Wands. The 7 of Wands suggests that you are in a position where you need to defend your stance, to maintain your position, or you're defending yourself against, challenges and opposition. So it looks like it's an ongoing struggle. You might not be fully aware that this is what you're doing. Like maybe you've done it for so long. You're always defensive. You're always ready for a fight. Maybe you've done it for so long that you're not realizing that this is just This is how you portray yourself all the time. Maybe you're facing more resistance than you realize. You're either taking this stance or you're not even realizing that this has just become the way that you deal with things always. You're always going to fight. You know those people. They're always going to disagree. They're always going to think that everything is a fight. When you're a hammer, everything's a nail. You know, it's just, you've got this stance. You might not even realize you're doing it because you've done it for so long. So this is something you need to look at for sure. And then we have the Chariot reversed. And so this is the unseen influences on you, what's going on. And it looks like just it's a constant battle. This right here, inner truths, truths about yourself that you're not realizing. So we have a Chariot reversed. And you feel like you're out of control. You feel like you don't have direction. You don't have motivation. Like just everything's just blah, going everywhere. You're feeling stuck. You're struggling to move forward. Like this might be why you're fighting. It's just like you're fighting, and it's just going nowhere. And you're just feeling less motivated. And you're feeling like, what am I doing? Where am I going? It's a lack of focus. Like when everything's coming at you, what do you deal with first, right? It's just, you're not achieving your goals. It's just, life is just like, kicking you from every side. And you're just, So I can see now why you're in this fight or flight mode. It's just, everything is just happening at once. You don't feel like you're in control. And that puts you in a fight mode. Because really, there's so many things coming at you. What do I do? So we're going to look at the third one. That's externally. What's happening out there that is affecting me? What am I missing out there? The Three of Swords speaks of heartbreak and betrayal and emotional pain. You got three swords going right through the heart. So you're not seeing the full extent of the hurt and betrayal caused by others. There might be some underlying emotional wounds happening here, or deceptions in a relationship, or that something's not being recognized that is actually really hurting you. You're not seeing what is happening, kind of like the bigger picture. You're not seeing what is happening, and it is, maybe with everything going on, you haven't had time to process, but something is happening and it is deeply hurting you. It might even be something from the past. It might even be a learned behavior from the past that is getting you in this fight or flight mode. There is something there. It did hurt you, or it is hurting you, and you need to recognize it. Now, when you're in the middle of it all, it's hard to just sit down and say, okay, I'm going to think about my feelings. And it's hard. I get that. But it is there, and you might not be seeing it because you're just so busy with this. Understood. So let's look at the Queen of Swords. So she represents clarity, intellectual power, discernment. What we're asking on the fourth card is your unconscious beliefs, assumptions that is shaping your reality. Okay, so we'll go back to the Queen. You may believe that you need to approach situations with a clear, logical mind. And you need to prioritize truth and honesty. But you're doing that above your emotions. This goes back to this. So you're valuing intellect and things over your emotions. It looks like you have packed your emotions away. Totally understandable. If you're fighting the fight and fighting every day, day and night, you can't let those emotions, because those emotions can sometimes make you feel like, I'm going to drown in this. And so unconsciously you're believing the only way I'm going to get through this is that I just become, it's almost like cold. Like you're going to be in your head. That's what I'm trying to say. You're going to be more in your head and not in your heart because your heart hurts. Why would you want to be there? You're in your head and you believe that this is how I'm going to solve everything. I'm just going to do logically this, and this. It's all going to work out. And what I'm saying, what you're not seeing is that you need to deal with this because this might be the underlying factor of everything. You're not dealing with your emotions. You are believing that everything can just be dealt with just intellect and straightforwardness. This is the way it is. This is the way it is. Don't make me think about it. This is the way it is. I'm not going to feel what I'm feeling. And wow, that's a problem. That is a problem. So let's look at the last card. Revelations or clarity. 5 of Swords. So the 5 of Swords is conflict, needing to choose battles wisely. You need to recognize what you're fighting, the conflicts in your life. That sometimes you need to walk away from some battles. Sometimes it's better to walk away. You don't have to fight every bird in the forest. You can walk away to every squawking. You can walk away from the birds that are squawking at you because sometimes they're just sitting on the sidelines like, oh, watch this. I'm going to get her going, blah, blah, blah. And you just take off, right? You just start the fight. And sometimes that can, that can be funny, but honestly, you're not feeling that. You can walk away from some battles. Some battles are not worth your energy. You need to see that. You need to see that it's better to retreat and keep some peace. And that will be the resolution to it, right? I think what this is really trying to say is don't fight everything and everyone. Pick your battles. Save your energy and find out emotionally what is going on. Really tap into your emotions because right now it's all in the head. You can battle day and night. It looks like you're just that smart. But boy, emotionally, it's dragging you down. Chariot reversed. Wow, you're feeling stuck because this is all you're doing is just fighting. You need to stop that. You need to give yourself that break. You need to see that not every battle needs you on a hill hitting everybody over the head. You don't need to do that. What is going to help you is to find out what is in your heart. What is hurting your heart? What has happened? You need to, let's see. So let's give it an overview. I think we're really getting an idea of what's happening here. So you need to realize that you have ongoing challenges and you need to find a resolution in your life with these challenges. These challenges are like day and night. You need to find a solution. But you need to also recognize that you're just fighting. You need a direction and you need motivation to get beyond this fight or flight mode. You need that. There's a hidden emotional pain or betrayal that you need to deal with because this is going to help you for sure, especially heal your heart. So you need to realize that everything can't be done in your head. Do you know how many times that phone's rang? And I gotta say, it never fails. You try to do some recording. Everybody phones. Everybody comes to the door. The dog barks. And the chickens freak out over something they saw. So if you ever feel lonely, record. Because suddenly the universe goes, hello, I'm here. I'm going to mess up your day. Everyone's out. The dog's all fine. Chickens are calm. Let's keep going. So let's see if I can remember where we were. I think we were on the Queen of Swords, and I think we were talking about how you use your head and not your heart with all the fighting and the things that you're doing. So we're going to, I hope that's what I said. I don't know. So many blah, blah people. So now we're going to go to the Five of Swords, and that's the revelation. The clarity is that you need to choose your battles and know when to walk away. I think this is really where this is all going. So let's look at our cards. We have the King of Swords. So King and Queen, hello. And we have the Page of Swords and the Chariot. And this Chariot is right side up. Very nice. That's a good thing. So the Page of Swords represents curiosity, communication, pursuit of truth. So I guess it's basically pointing towards, you know, the importance of being open to new information. There may be ideas and insights or opportunities for learning what you have overlooked. So it is saying be proactive in seeking knowledge, because that might even help with the fighting and with the walking away. Having that knowledge that you don't have to fight everything and everyone. The knowledge of knowing what battles are worth fighting. And also getting some knowledge as to what your emotions are, what has hurt you and what is hurting you. Knowledge is power. And I think more knowledge in this situation will make you feel less out of control. Right? When everything's coming at you, you just don't feel you have any control, any direction. And you lose motivation. You're just like stuck. So knowledge is like really good right now, but you probably have to be proactive. You probably have to go out and seek it. So that means putting down the stick and actually like walking away from things that don't deserve your attention and putting things that do deserve your attention. And I'm thinking it's like knowledge, learning about what you need to concentrate on. Now we have the Chariot. We already know that this, when it's right side up, I think that's how you say it. That's determination, control, and forward movement, which when you had it going the opposite way, which, you know, is lack of control, direction, and motivation. So in the upright position, it says that you, by picking your fights, you're going to regain control and direction. You will have the energy to do this, because all your energy is not just fighting everything and everyone. You will have the energy to get this control. And you will have the willpower and the focus to overcome these obstacles. You have the strength to steer your life in your desired direction. You have that strength. Don't like everything get equal strength from you when you're fighting. Like know which ones to fight, and then you're going to get stronger when all your energy is not scattered. You need to actively take charge. That's what this is saying. Actively take charge. You know, when you're riding a bike, you have to actually hang on the handlebars. You can't just pedal. If you let go of the handlebars and you just pedal, well, boom, right? You need to actively take charge. Hang on those handlebars. You know, go in the direction that you want to go. because you're doing all the pedaling. You're doing all the work. You might as well go in the direction that you need to go and that you want to go. That's a nice little visual right there. And then we're going to go look at the King of Swords. And that's intellectual. I mean, you got the King and Queen here. This is intellectual power, authority, clear judgment. So it's saying that, you need to apply logic, reason, clear decision making, which is, what she's doing, clear decision making. I think why the King is here is that you may need to step into a leadership role where you use your intellect and fair judgment to guide yourself and others. So maybe this one, you're fighting your battles. This one's saying, well, I'm going to clearly have a direction when I'm battling, but maybe you're going to have some support and kind of lead these people with you. Do you know what I mean? It's one thing to fight your own battles, but it's another thing to have support when you're fighting your battles and support others in their battles. You're kind of like a community. I see the King of Swords more like that. So I think we get a really good understanding of what you're not seeing, what you're missing. So what we have here is you value clarity and intellect, and it's reinforced by logical thinking and clear judgment. So, I mean, these two are just, birds of a feather. But you still need to deal with this. You really do. All right. Let's look at the tea leaves. Angel. Spiritual guidance, protection from harm. Well, you can definitely call on your guardians, your guardian spirits, that energy around you that wants you to be at your best, to have the best. Call that power in to help you with determining what is worth fighting against and what you need yourself to protect you. A stubborn, aggressive person. Well, that might be what some of this fighting is. You're going to have to possibly just this stubborn, aggressive person might just be throwing so much stuff at you that at some point you've got to say, I'm not fighting you anymore. This isn't worth my time. I don't want to battle. I'm done. You might have to just stop this ram from coming at you. Chair filled. Someone new is entering your life. Okay. Maybe that person will help with this ram person. Tower. Solid foundation. Success with effort. Well, I believe that. I believe that once you're good at what you do, and I do believe that when you give yourself time to heal whatever this is, you're going to be a very solid person. You're going to have a solid life. And you can start working on your dreams. Start working on what you want to work on. Put all that energy into something that's going to be very successful for you. And we got handshake. A meeting with a stranger could be important. So someone entering your life, a meeting with a stranger. I think once you get your head above the clouds here, once you get your head out of the dust of battle, then maybe some wonderful friends, people are going to be coming into your life who's going to be very supportive of you because you're not stuck in the trenches. And that's a wonderful outlook. I like that. Happiness. Well, I think after the battle, we're going to get some happiness. And I think also, too, working on this, I'm going to put it right here, working on the aches of the heart, guiding through this, you're going to find that happiness because it doesn't look happy right here. And we've got February. Well, maybe that's when the person comes in. Maybe that's when your head comes out of battle. Maybe that's when the happiness comes in. That would be nice. That's nice. And let's look at this fun one. Woohoo! You want to see that? Isn't that a cute little drawing? That's number 22. So 22. The name of the card is Abandonment. So it's leaving behind a dismal situation and searching for a better life. So look at that. They always just sum everything up. Leaving behind a dismal life and searching for a better. And if that isn't the battle cry that should be heralded over this whole battlefield, is that you are going to start fighting for a better future. You're going to start fighting for things that make you happy. You're going to start fighting for things that are going to fill your life. You're going to find out what has hurt you. You get a little bit out of your head, get a little more into your heart. You're going to see this happiness because you're going to feel it. Right? Intellectually, you can say, "Oh yeah, I'm happy because I've got this, this, and this," but when you can feel happiness is when you know you can achieve happiness. You need to feel it. You need to get a little bit more out of your head and feel this. And you're going to, I do believe that after all of this, you are going to be searching for a happier life because you're going to see it and you're going to want it. And maybe this person coming into your life is going to help you move on into that happier life. Okay, pile 3. After all the interruptions, I have to say this was a great reading. I think it was very insightful, and I'm so glad you were here, and I'm so glad you picked this pile, and I hope to see you again. Thank you.